Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. You might notice that I am in a different location right now. I have been visiting my parents in Indiana for the last week or so, and I'm finally getting a chance to film in their home. This is the guest room where I'm staying, and I asked my mom if I could tackle the closet in here. It's not all that bad, but I'm just gonna straighten it up a little bit, and she said she might be able to get rid of some things from this closet. But today is another Tiny Tidy Tuesday, and I was determined to participate in this particular Tiny Tidy Tuesday because this is the 1-year anniversary. And because of the 1-year anniversary, my sweet friend Sunday Dawn, who organizes this whole beautiful collaboration, came up with questions for us to answer, and I'll be doing that in my voiceover, just so you can get to know the Tiny Tidy team. So I will tackle this and bring you along, and I hope you enjoy getting to know me as I answer these questions. But let's get into it. Okay, friends, I do want to jump right into these get to know me questions because this is truly a tiny tidy and is not a long video. So the first question she asked was, why does the concept of tiny tidying work for you? And I love this idea because as someone with anxiety, I can sometimes get very easily overwhelmed by big projects. And once I get started, I can work for a long time and I can stay focused, but it's the starting part that is overwhelming. And so if I know that I'm just going to be tidying for a little bit, it just makes it more manageable in my mind. Question number 2 is, how did you find the Tiny Tidy Tuesday playlist? And I found this through participating in a decluttering collaboration. It was multiple videos. If you remember, we started last November, and Sunday Dawn, who organizes this Tiny Tidy collaboration, was in that decluttering collaboration with me, and that is how I learned about this collaboration and decided to join the team. Question number 3 is, what's your favorite color and why, or what feelings or memories does it bring up for you? And I used to struggle to really nail down my favorite color, to be honest, but I think I officially decided green is my favorite color. I feel like it just reminds me of all natural things. It reminds me of the outdoors, of grass and trees, and so that is why I love the color green. Question number 4 is, do you have any pets? What are their names or other details, like how you got them? And if you are a regular watcher of my channel, you probably know that I do have a dog. It's a little Yorkie, and his name is Trip, and he is most certainly my sidekick. He has been so anxious and sad as I have been on this trip to Indiana visiting my parents, because he, for some reason, adopted me as his person in our family. But he definitely is my little buddy. He's like my forever toddler, and I do adore him. Question number 5 is, what's your favorite place to visit or vacation? And I definitely feel like it's the mountains for me. It's just such a cozy and peaceful place. I love the snow. I love skiing. I would actually one day love to live in the mountains, but yes, I just feel like the mountains feels like home to me. I am going to interrupt my question answering to just say, you might notice my mom and I here are just decluttering some of the items that were in this closet, and I might say she did a fantastic job at this.
I think Grandma had that and a couple other kitties.
Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember this from when I was growing up. We had it at our house though, right? Or Grandma had it at her house?
Probably both. She probably brought it over and said, "Here, this is for."
Okay. I don't want to like pressure you into getting rid of anything.
You know what? Let's just set that over on that little desk in the crook the, here, maybe it'll sit there.
Yeah.
There. That's
Okay,
easy.
then this can go. And I know this is sentimental.
Yeah.
We have to keep that.
Yeah. It needs to be hung up somewhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I saw
I
it.
just put a hook on, hang it on the wall.
Whenever I'm helping clients or friends or family members declutter their spaces, I always give that disclaimer saying, please do not feel pressure to declutter just because I am standing here. So I was glad that she was okay with speaking up and saying she wanted to keep that cat after all, that little stuffed animal cat. And then that hat that we were talking about, she wore in her wedding to my stepdad. So that is clearly a sentimental item. Okay, moving on with question number 6. It says, how do your family and friends feel about your YouTube channel? And I am so grateful and thankful. All of my family, both my husband and children and my extended family and my friends are all very supportive of my YouTube channel. I do have family and friends who watch my YouTube channel. My mom and my sister both told me that when they're missing me, they'll sometimes just turn me on and have me on in the background just to hear my voice. And I thought that that was super sweet. Number 7 says, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Is it shocking to them, I assume like your family and friends, that you have a channel? Or are they like, oh yeah, that sounds like something you do? Well, okay. If it's not clear from my videos, I am 100% an extrovert. I'm very outgoing. I love getting to know people. And I don't think it was at all shocking that I had a channel. I actually majored in journalism. And so this is kind of right up that alley. So I don't think it was shocking at all to my family and friends that I decided to start a YouTube channel. Number 8 says, give us a quick overview of your homemaking or decluttering journey over the years and how it has evolved. Wow, this could take me a while, but I don't have a long while, so I will try to be concise. I have always been as a homemaker, someone who had very high standards, who I liked to stay on top of my routines, keeping my house clean and organized. Especially as a stay-at-home mom, it was really imperative that I just have routines set up in place so that I could stay on top of everything. And I've always kind of stayed on top of decluttering. However, I will say it wasn't until all 3 of my kids were in school that I really was able to devote more time to it. And I learned about minimalism probably 7 or 8 years ago. And that's when it really took off for me. And I started just really being more intentional about what I was bringing into my home and thinking about what I really loved and used around my home and making decisions to get rid of things based on that. Okay, and question number 9 says, juicy one, most embarrassing moment. Y'all, I stopped recording and I sat here thinking, racking my brain, trying to think of one. I really cannot think of one. I think I've just blocked it out of my mind, chalk it up to PTSD. If I can think of one in the future, I will share it in a future video. Number 10 says 3 things you'd bring to a deserted island, but you can't choose anything useful like a boat or food or a lighter. Okay, I don't know if this is a useful thing, but the first thing I thought of obviously is my phone. I feel like probably all of us would say phone. And on that would be like all the apps that I can access, including the Bible app. So if I didn't say my phone, I would say my Bible, because that is something that I read daily and is really important to me. But if I could access the Bible app on my phone, then my phone. The second thing I would say is a cozy, fuzzy blanket. Y'all, it doesn't matter where I am always cold. I'm sure it'll be cold at night on that deserted island, so the second thing is a blanket. And the third thing I'll say is chapstick or lip gloss. I know this is weird. I'm obsessed with having my lips moisturized, so that's what I'll say for my third item. Okay, and then there was a bonus question. Do you have a stupid human trick, like the weird clover tongue thing or a photographic memory, or you can recite the entire McDonald's menu from 1989? Apparently, that's something Sunday Dawn can do. So maybe she'll share that in her video and you'll have to go see if you want to see that. But I can make a water dripping sound with my mouth. I don't know if anybody has heard of this trick, but let me see if I can try to do it on voiceover. I'm not sure if it'll come across. Okay, sorry for the weird mouth noises. I'm sure it was picking up a lot of other noises from my mouth, so I'm sorry if that grossed you out or if you didn't like that. But anyway, that is my weird human trick. Okay, I'm not sure why I wasn't filming when I found this piece of art in the closet, or when I was talking to my mom about finding it, because I wish I would have had my reaction. I just remember this from when I was a child. I don't remember if it was at my grandma's house or where it was, but I just really loved this piece of art. It looks very vintagey to me, and so I suggested we go ahead and hang it above this guest bedroom bed since it didn't have any art there, and I think it looks so cute. So we were glad to be able to hang that up and make it useful. I did want to really quickly show you this pile of items that my mom decluttered from this space, and I will go into more detail on these items in my end of the month Declutter with Me video. Here, I did want to show you the after shot. I actually took my clothes out of the closet for the full effect of what it would look like, and unfortunately, I did not get my parents' reaction on camera. I guess I was excited and in the moment and didn't think about filming it, and I didn't want to try to recreate that moment, but they were excited and happy at the results. Okay friends, that is all I have for you in today's video, and remember that this is a collaboration. I will have the playlist linked in my description box below, along with Sunday Dawn's channel, The Helpful Home. You'll definitely want to check out that playlist and hear the answers to the questions that I answered from all of the other ladies, so you can get to know the Tiny Tidy Tuesday team. But thank you so much for watching this video until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!